Let's get you a news break coming in. What exactly was discussed in that crucial bilateral that took place earlier today between Prime Minister Modi and UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, where reportedly the Khalistani menace was also brought up. The MEA has confirmed that Prime Minister Modi, in his conversation with his UK counterpart, emphasized that radicalism and violent extremism had no place in democratic societies, and people shouldn't be allowed to misuse or abuse the freedoms provided by democratic setups. And this is a very important message that's gone across from Prime Minister Modi to the UK top leadership, because we've been seeing multiple incidents of these Khalistani extremists gathering together, disrespecting the Indian flag, targeting the Indian embassy. And in light of all of these incidents, you've got a clear message going across from Prime Minister Modi. Listen in to what the MEA said.
Was flagged again during the discussions held today, and Prime Minister emphasized that radicalism and violent extremism had no space in democratic societies, and in particular should not be allowed to use the freedoms or abuse the freedoms provided by democratic societies, and there was need to move against them within the legal frameworks that are available to both sides.
Okay, let me bring in Pranay Upadhyaya of India Today Global for more details on this. Pranay, very important message that's gone across from Prime Minister Modi to the UK Prime Minister.
Akshita, and if you see, if UK and India want to forge a better relationship, want a stronger relation and a strategic partnership, then this is paramount that UK remain vigilant and UK remain concerned about the India's core security interests and in India's core security concerns. And if you see, there is a reflection of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's, the concerns he raised during these bilateral talks with the UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer. There is a reflection of it in the joint statement. If you allow me to read from the joint statement issued by India and United Kingdom, which clearly states that the India and UK have agreed to counter radicalization, violent extremism, combat financing of terrorism, and cross-border movement of terrorists, which prevent the exploitation of the new and emerging technologies for terrorist purpose and tackle the terrorist recruitment, enhance cooperation in information sharing, judicial cooperation, capacity building, and strengthening the bilateral and multilateral cooperation in these spheres, including UN and FATF. So these are the commitments expressed by the UK in a joint statement. Now, what India expects that there should be an action on ground as far as action against the Khalistani menace, because we have seen, and many a times India has raised this issue with UK authorities, that these elements are not only problem with India for India, they are also problem for India-UK partnership, and as well as they are problem for the UK society itself. And now the kind of violence we are seeing in the Western sphere, the kind of violence we are seeing in many countries, including the United Kingdom, such kind of radical elements are responsible for those things, and for any civilized society it is important to tackle and to take action against these radical elements.
And that was a very clear message that was sent across by India as well. That look, our interests also need to be protected by these allies of ours, by our friends. Thanks very much, Pranay, for joining us with those details. Big takeaway there from the meeting that took place between Prime Minister Modi and UK Prime Minister Starmer earlier today.